I've been a chronic pain patient. So I've been having facial pain and headaches for about 10 years. And not educating myself at one point, after 4 sinus surgeries, I started going on opiates because I thought I had mold in my sinuses and I thought they had crossed into my bone, which is very, very painful. And I had another surgery and found, in fact, the mold was not in my bone and the opiates were causing pain. And by that point, I was dependent and addicted to them. I was withdrawn, I was not happy, I was depressed, I just wasn't myself. So I was on opiates then for probably another 6 months. I looked at myself hard enough to understand my addiction and went back out and went and had a lot of injections and a lot of medical intervention to try to rid myself of my pain. And after 9 months, I went back on opiates. I started with a low dose and ended up building. And again, here I am with a chronic problem, treating it with an acute therapy. You know, opiates are for acute problems, not for, and I didn't want to be on them the rest of my life. And I've learned a lot since I've been here that opiates can in fact cause pain. And then spoke to this therapist who said, you need to go away again. You're light, look at what's going on in your life. You know, I was not happy, I was not functioning, and he emailed me a list of facilities that he was familiar with, and this was first on the list. And I looked at the website, I looked that they did have chronic pain and addiction, which is exactly what I needed. I looked online, and the next day I booked an airline ticket and came out here, and I was lucky enough to have a very supportive family that helped me finance it because I needed help immediately. So. This facility is just amazing, how it's all encompassing, particularly in this office here with Dr. Roki. It's been very, very helpful with the addiction and the cognitive therapy and rebuilding your brain, and not to mention San Clemente is so beautiful. The weather is so beautiful here, so you can always be outside and walking and be in nature, and it's very different than I'm up in the mountains in Colorado where we've already had 8 inches or 10 inches of snow. So yeah, I'm enjoying this weather. It's beautiful. I came to a treatment center with a lot of shame, confusion about my life. I was very concerned about my children, the damage I had done, and the therapy here and the group therapy and the individual therapy helped me unravel that, if you will, emotionally, and really look at myself and search into myself and find that, yes, of course, I am a strong individual that can deal with this and I can move forward in my life and leave my addiction and my problems in the past and focus on gaining strength here for myself and how to stand on my own 2 feet to move forward in a positive manner instead of being unhappy and saddened with my life. I've learned so many techniques to deal with my pain. I get up early. Dr. Roki has recommended to set my day. She can meditate for 90 minutes. I'm still working on making it to an hour, but I'm working on it, and we're all work in progress, and this is something I'll continue when I get home because my morning pain's the worst. So I wake up and meditate and think about myself and my strengths and breathe and try to get all my worries and concerns out of my head, and then going into group therapy. So for me, it's just structuring my day in a way that really supports my needs. I've learned to structure my day in a way that suits my needs to be a healthy person, deal with my pain without opiates, and not fall back in that path. The biofeedback's amazing. You hook up, you're hooked up, and you can learn your tension points, and you can visualize them on a computer screen, and then you can teach your body how to physically relax. So the cognitive therapy, which I can continue at home, I've learned here, and it's on the computer. I'm really looking forward to doing that as well. So retraining your brain, you can rebuild brain cells. I've just been so educated here about how the brain functions, and so I feel like I've gotten emotional, physical, and intellectual support through all the different people and different therapists here, not all from one person. I have worked very, very hard. Every minute here, I'm trying to work as hard as I can to learn as much as I can. So I do reading, and we go to meetings at night. The schedule's open as far as if you would like to do something, you just present it, and if anybody else would like to do it in the group, and if it works out as far as the timing, then you can go ahead and go to there's a lot of different meetings, you know, ACA, GA, they have support groups for anything in this area. So whatever your needs are, you tell the house manager, and they seem to be filled really well throughout the week. So I'm happy with the house. He has a hot tub and a nice little wading pool as well. So the running water for me in the morning, I sit outside when I meditate at like 5 a.m. So it's beautiful. I swam in the ocean, and we would ride the waves, and you know, we walked on the pier. And there's also, I swam competitively when I was younger, so that was something I wanted to do as far as exercise. And so we looked on the physical therapist here. Julie helped me with a pool, because she deals with people that have arthritis and everything as well, and they have classes for women that have arthritis. But I just wanted a lap pool, so it's right on the beach, this beautiful historic lap pool. So everything's been, I think we've really been accommodated really well. You know, your mind can help control your body if you really wanted to, and you can really learn those skills. So my pain, of course, I'm more relaxed here. You know, I don't have the stresses that I instilled on myself at home. Of course, being on drugs and my relationship problems, it's hard to have a healthy relationship when somebody's very sick and addicted. So I'm looking forward to rebuilding my relationship with my husband. My life was imploding on itself. I was not functioning at all, and I feel like what did I just read? I emailed someone that I've landed into a supportive sanctuary here, and just feel supported in every need. You definitely get individualized treatment here, so I've been very happy.